Life in Fukuoka.
Life in Fukuoka. Life in Fukuoka. This program is brought to you by Fukuoka City. Good morning. I'm DJ Colleen, and you're joining me this Monday morning for Life in Fukuoka. This program is a short program to give you information and announcements about how to live in Fukuoka more comfortably, as well as lifestyle tips and ideas for things to do when you're out and about. So make sure that you tune in every Monday morning for all of that information with me, Colleen. Life in Fukuoka. Today's first topic is about Keiro no Hi, or in English, Respect for the Aged Day. It falls on the third Monday of September, and this year that happens to be today, Monday the 21st. On this day, we celebrate the longevity and wisdom of, and give respect to the elders in our society. Usually people go out for a meal with their grandparents or even take a trip somewhere, but due to COVID-19 this year, I guess quite a few people might be doing online get-togethers with their families. And although the dates are different, depending on where one is, it seems that all around the world, like in China, Korea, and the US, and other places, people have days on which they pay their respect to the elderly and honor and celebrate their lives, as well as wish for their continuing good health. Unfortunately, all of my grandparents have passed away, but I often write letters to my grandfather's older sister, who is a very sprightly 99 years old. Her 100th birthday is next year, and hopefully I'll have a chance to make a visit to the US to celebrate with her and the family. Until then, I'll have to keep writing though, sharing my life in Fukuoka with her through pictures and words. She doesn't have internet or computer or anything like that, so it's the only way really. It's nice writing letters though, and if she's anything like me, getting mail that isn't a bill is always a thrill. If you're thinking of a little something to do for someone around you, well, perhaps a handwritten letter? Life in Fukuoka. All right, now I have some important information from Fukuoka City about bicycle insurance. Beginning the 1st of October, anyone who rides a bicycle will be required to have bicycle insurance according to a change in the law. Whether you're commuting to work or to school, only going for a bit of shopping, have a company that has employees on bicycles to get to jobs, or are a company that rents bicycles, anyone and everyone that rides a bicycle must have insurance. If you have a child that rides a bicycle, then a parent or guardian needs to sign up for insurance for them. Why is all this necessary? Well, if you have an accident while on a bicycle, you may have to pay quite a lot of money to the injured party. However, if you're enrolled in an insurance policy, if that accident does happen while you're riding a bicycle and you injure another person, the cost for hospitalization and other costs will be covered. So, if you ride a bicycle, make sure you get insurance so that you are covered if you do ever have an accident. Of course, you want to avoid that, so make sure you also follow the traffic rules. You can check the Fukuoka Prefecture website for some information. There are links to some insurance companies, but it is all in Japanese, so get someone to help you if necessary. I'll post some of the links on the blog if I can. All right, now, I've got a question for you. How much do you know about Fukuoka? Do you know the difference between Fukuoka and Hakata, or what barikata is? If you do, good job. You're well on your way to perhaps passing the Fukuoka knowledge test. What's that, you say? Well, it's a kind of exam that Fukuoka City has set up to help widen and deepen your knowledge pathways of Fukuoka. And if you pass the Fukuoka knowledge test, you can get discount tickets to sightseeing attractions, history and art museums here as well, as receiving a special gift. If you're interested in the Fukuoka knowledge test, then just take a look at its homepage. There's information on the exam as well as games to help you brush up on your knowledge of the history and culture of Fukuoka. There are also short films that'll introduce you to the charms of Fukuoka. It's a fun way to learn a little more about Fukuoka. There's still a lot to discover even for the long-timers here, so check out that homepage and start your Fukuoka journey. The site address is fukuokakente.com. Again, that is Fukuoka, Fukuoka, Kente, Kentei.com. Oh, by the way, if you didn't know the answers to one of the questions earlier, barikata refers to the doneness of the noodles in ramen. Yawa, kata, barikata, harigane are just some of the ways to say how done you want your noodles when you order a bowl of ramen. Barikata is a bit harder than normal, kind of al dente. Did you know that? Life in Fukuoka. That was a lot of information this week. Hope you got all of it and enjoyed the program today. Of course, if you want to hear the program again, you can, as a podcast, and you can see the contents of today's program on the blog. Just go to the Love FM homepage and find this program's page. I'll leave you with When I'm 64 by the Beatles. Although 64 is still pretty young these days, it's just a reminder not to forget those who are older. Have a great day, and I will speak to you next week.